Alright, I want to show you guys what I do to get this transfer out of these cylinders. You might be able to see this right here. It's pretty daggum eat up there. Glock 37 sent this with his, got a saw he's going to do for his brother, and he sent this cylinder along. We're going to try to clean it up a little bit. I've talked a lot about not using acid, okay? A lot of people are like, hey, you're crazy. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. What I did was take, this is a big spike nail that I turned down in the lathe and made a split mandrel out of. And here's another one. I use this one more for the exhaust and intake ports. But you got different grits of emery cloth. Now this one is 100 grit, 180 grit, and then 320. You know, you might think this is way too much, but really it's not. You're just going to be on the aluminum and not the cylinder plating. Let's see if I can get that in there. Okay, it's not going to be as easy as it looks. There we go. Alright, wrap it around it. So that makes it a pretty small diameter. These are number 30 Fordham hand pieces. They'll take up to a 3/16 bit or whatever. Alright. Get in there on that aluminum. Start sanding. By using a foot pedal, you got a lot better control. Let's see here. It's already looking a lot better. You can see where just the aluminum's at. Yeah, it's scratching the plating up some, but I'll smooth that out. It's not going to cut through the plating. It takes a whole lot to cut through that plating. What I'm doing right now with this heavy grit sandpaper is just getting down to the plating in some places, getting the worst of it off. You got to be careful around the exhaust port, not get on the bevels of the exhaust port. Of course, this cylinder will get ported too, so we'll be taking out some all except the floor. If you can see that or not, but it's just about gone already. There's a little bit above the exhaust port left and just a little bit below it. And now we change grits. You can see a lot more of what's left over it. I'm going down to 180 now, which again, you know, a lot of people probably say that's too rough. But when I'm finished with it, you'll see.